In a grocery store located in Bologna, Enzo walks into the store and heads straight for one of the cashiers. "Hey, I need your help with something," Enzo said, stretching his hand revealing the bullet, which he had picked out from the scene. "My friend Enzo, good to see you," Marco replied with a big smile on his face. But that smile disappeared when he saw the bullet Enzo brought forward. "Are we now tracking guns for the street lords? I mean, is that what it has come to?" Marco brows furrowed. "Spare me that shit. Someone shot at me and missed. I need to know who it is and quit being a chicken, bro. I almost got killed today." Enzo sighs and hands the bullets over to him. "Oh no, oh no, oh no. Did you at least get the necklace?" Marco asked as he collected the bullet from Enzo, his eyes scanning Enzo's body. "Who do you think I am? Superman? I just told you that I got shot, and the first thing you do is ask me if I got the necklace? Of course, I got the necklace with 3 bullets in my spleen." Enzo sneered, sounding as sarcastic as possible, which made himself and the Marco laughed for a while. "Tell me, the men that chased you, did they see your face?" Marco hands fluttered over his forehead, smoothing an invisible wrinkle. "Yes, they did." Enzo darted at Marco and back at the bullet. "Oh no, we are in such a deep mess." Marco eyes widened. "What is it? What is wrong?" Enzo focused on Marco's movement. "There is only one cartel in the whole of Italy that uses a gold-engraved bullet. If it is who I am thinking, you don't want to mess with them. Did the bullet bruise you?" Marco observed Enzo's body keenly. "No. It just missed a few inches away from me before I deserted the area." Enzo's teeth sank into his lower lip. "Thank God, because this bullet is laced with poison, and even at the slightest contact, would still kill you." Marco muttered, releasing a deep sigh. "Who are they? Which family owns those bullets?" Enzo spoke in a low tone. "The Baltimores. They own nearly half of the East Lands." Marco whispered, his voice barely audible. "Where's the heart of their operation?" Enzo leaned forward. "In the middle of the East Lands, just after you pass the Iron Height. But I think you should keep a low profile for some time. Probably travel out or something." Marco's lips tucked to one corner. Enzo's face beamed with a smile. He suddenly ends the conversation and walks out of the grocery store. He had a plan. He always played the wild card, and this time, it would be no different. Right in the middle of East Lands, Enzo gazed a mansion right in front of him, which was heavily guarded. It was like a fortress, with guards snooping all around. With their very bright torch lights, loud noises could be heard from the background, with dogs viciously barking. "How the hell am I supposed to get in now?" Enzo rubbed the back or his head. "This place is flooded with guards," Enzo muttered inaudibly, while still scanning the building for loopholes. "It is Gummet time." Enzo smiled with a convincing nod. He approached the building. He threw a stone, aiming for one of the headlights and putting it off with a deadly accuracy. The noise made most of the guards divert their attention towards the area. The light turned off, while he tried to sneak in from the other part of the building by scaling the fence, which saw him fall a few times. He finally got it right. The third time he tried, he fell inside the compound, landing with his arm and almost dislocating it. But he gets up and starts crawling towards his destination. Third time is a charm. He groaned in pain. Some of the dogs, which the guards were controlling, started barking loudly all around the compound. One of the dogs dragged the guard controlling him towards the bushes where Enzo was hiding. This got most of the guards' attention as they all turned towards that area, flashing their bright torchlights to that area. "I am so screwed," Enzo gasped, trying to keep his calm. Another stone hits a different headlight and the light turned off in that area, which made most of the guards run towards that position in order to secure that area. Southern headlight down. Secure the location. Snuff out any threat. Shoot to kill. We could be under attack. Enzo then sneaks up and climbs up to the rooftop, scaling through many windows, and then he finally sees the girl who saved him earlier. Enzo softly knocks on the window until he gains her attention, and she opens up the window for him to come in, which he did. "How you find me? How you up here without guards seeing you?" she asked, her head slightly tilted. Enzo dips his hand into his pocket, brings out that piece of jewelry that almost got him killed earlier, and dangles it in front of her face. She tries to take it from him, but Enzo withdraws his hand a little. "Why are your guards trying to kill me? I did not steal from you, yet your guards pop up shooting blanks at my face." Enzo lips tucked. "My mummy died long ago. My mummy owns the store. You steal diamonds from store. Daddy is angry because you steal mummy diamond." She let out a heavy sigh. "Well, I'm here to give you back. Could you tell your dogs to chill with the shooting? I almost got killed today. I am a thief, not a terrorist." Enzo rubs his head with his neck. Antonella laughs as soon as Enzo was done with his statement. "What's funny? What's making you laugh so hard?" Enzo asked, his lips curling downwards. Antonella just kept laughing, covering her mouth with her hand. Enzo gives her back the jewelry so he could be on his way, but she stops him and stands up. She turns her back to him, lifting her hair with her hand. "A little help will be nice." Enzo did not hear a word that came out from her mouth, but as soon as she turned her back towards him, he did not need an invitation. He gained a clear narrative of what he needed to do. He walked towards her and tried helping her put on the jewelry. She suddenly attacks him, bashing his face to her knees and kicking him in his guts. He fell on the floor, while she turns on the alarm system, which alerted the whole compound, and guards began to troop into her quarters. Enzo drags himself to his feet. He groans as tries to flee through the window, his only escape route. Antonella was not going to allow that to happen. She drags him from his waistline and dumping him on the floor and sending him another kick across his face, which made him lie flat on the ground. He was out for good this time. As the guards came into the room, they picked up Enzo's weak body from the ground, restraining him while the girl walked slowly towards him. Why did you do that? Enzo groaned. What's that popular saying? Fool me once, she replied, her face beaming. Enzo's eyes popped, seeing that she could speak perfect English, but the guards dragged him away from her chambers.